It's a Saturday, it was sort of like Saturday lunchtime on the day of Heat 3 of Your Country Needs You, and this week I'm even less bothered. I can't wait till it's over, really. Why did I start making these things? Why? There's been a bit of an issue with last week's Heat, really, because I don't know what went wrong with either me or with other members of the viewing public. I rather enjoyed last week's Heat. Your country. And I sort of came, had my score sheet. It has to go through. Needs you. Hurrah, hurrah. And I came out with a total for Jade, for example. She came out on top, again, with 25 points. Because the thing is that when the score sheet's completed, I take a picture of it, put it up on Flickr, and then people can see it. It turned out that Chig 69, or is it Chig 99 from Birmingham? I sort of know Chig. But he suggested that Jade, in last week's show, was singing out of tune and that her performance was a little bit ropey. I think that was the general gist of what he was saying. And he put this as a comment underneath my picture. I felt it was terribly important to make sure that I had checked out whether I'd been biased, whether I'd been drunk, or whether in fact Chig had been watching something entirely different. So consequently, I spent the entire week listening to last week's show again and again and again. Really, I don't think I was wrong about Jade. She certainly wasn't singing out of tune. The twins. Twins, 12 points. Emperors of Soul were wearing silver and white. Well, I gave them 14 points. In their defence, they can sing close harmony terribly well. They really can. They're terribly reliable in that way. Charlotte. Now look, Charlotte, I really did mark down. I gave her 13 and a half. 13 and a half. She got 3.5 for a voice on the night. I would suggest better legs than Jade has. And she did turn in a better performance last week. Mark, lovely Mark. My God, he's a belter. He can really belt things, can't he? It's that whole musical theatre background. He got 16 points. I've got 16 points. I'm happy with my points. Everyone's done terribly, terribly well, except for Andrew Lloyd Webber. Last week, he did choose, really, on the face of it, he did boot off the right person. But there was a moment in the show where they introduced the idea of Diane Warren, the lady who's going to be writing the lyrics for the song. They introduced sort of her into the programme, and Andrew Lloyd Webber got terribly excited and said,
"A busy week, yes, Diane, the girl with more hits than YouTube."
What does that mean? I don't think she has had more hits than YouTube. Do you know how many hits YouTube has had? Many hits. So I sort of wonder whether this week, seeing as I've knocked out a category on the score sheet, not only did he choose correctly, but did he say something embarrassing? Maybe we could have a category for that. I do think there is certainly, if we do have a category for that, I think there's certainly a third category that we might have, which is for crap jokes. After Mark's performance, Mark, you may or may not be aware, is Welsh, or is at least the son of a Welsh sheep farmer. And this was something that Andrew Lloyd Webber was keen to confirm.
Well, son of a Welsh sheep farmer, aren't you?
I am indeed.
It seemed a little detail. That then inevitably led on to...
You raised your bar.
I did actually quite appreciate that. I thought that was quite a good joke, because it's the kind of joke that I'd crack. He's prone to saying some odd things, but every now and again he'll come out with a gem. And that's terribly important for those of us who need to be G'd up and from time to time look for material to populate a video response. As a result of listening to all of these songs time and time again, both at home and at work, I have grown to like the opening music to the programme. when I first heard it, I hated it. I didn't say earlier on because I thought that wasn't really on. The more times you listen to it, the more it grows on you. Really and truly, it's quite awful, and yet it's also quite fun.